What's up?
My back is killing me.
What? You spent more time in the pub than you did digging that garden. And look at you, bent double like an old man.
I feel like an old man.
You know what you need?
A cup of coffee.
No, well, I'll get it.
To get back in that garden. We do need a decent bit of lawn to sit on.
I've got work, sorry.
Well, you're just doing an half day today, aren't you? You could manage a few little jobs this afternoon.
He promised to go shopping with me, didn't you, Ash?
Oh, aye. Sorry.
Well, the garden won't do itself.
Hey.
Ah, gee, I knew you wouldn't keep away. Hey, 6 foot, 15.5 stone. I'm not wrong, am I?
Hello, my dear, and how are you?
I'm not sure which hurts more, me ankle or me pride.
Well, a fall like that could happen to anybody, yeah. I bought you these. Yeah, I would have brought flowers, but everybody seems to think I get them free in one way or another.
Oh, these are lovely. Ta. And if breakfast's anything to go by, I'll be glad of them. They say lunch isn't up to much either. Right small helpings and all.
Why would you want a big helping of bad food?
It's judgment, this.
Eh?
For not keeping quiet about Audrey.
Oh, no. It was an accident. And I tell you, I'm only glad you're in this place and not mine. Now, is there aught I can do for you?
Oh, you're a busy man. You don't want to be running around after me. Ken will be home soon.
Yes, but for now, I'm happy to do what I can.
Well, I do have a bit of a list.
Now, why is that not a surprise?
And me other nightie. You know, the blue one that I took to Blackpool, and me good dressing gown. Oh, and on my bedside table, beside it, not on it, mind, there's a Stephen King. It's about a clown. I'm telling you, I'll not be going back to the circus, I can tell you.
Hang on. Go on.
Well, there's the slippers that Deirdre bought me for Christmas. Not the ones with Babe on. Peter got me those. I think it was a joke. Oh, I knew I could rely on you, Archie, love. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Can I come in? Look, I didn't think you'd want to row on the street.
Well, I don't think there's anything to say. There's certainly nothing to row about.
Sally, last night I didn't plan in. Look, can we have a cup of tea or something?
No, I'm going out.
Sally, please.
Oh, Kevin, I've got to go and get changed.
Look, I'm trying to explain to you. I mean, what I said last night, I didn't plan any of it, but it makes sense, doesn't it?
Kevin, we are not getting back together. How many more times do you have to be told that?
Look, it's not just about getting back together, though, is it? Hey? I mean, listen to me, Sal. I'm spending what? If you take into account rent, council tax, bills, over 100 quid a week living up the street in a pokey flat.
Well, yeah, we're divorced. That's what divorced people do.
I know, but we're still mates, Sal. And neither of us got anybody else.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Oh, come on, you're not the first person to have been there. Anyway, it's not about anybody else, it's about you and me, yeah? And the girls, mainly.
Kevin, this is a stupid idea.
Look, I'm chucking away 100 quid a week. What could you do with that for Rosie and Sophie, eh? I mean, that's £5 a year more than.
No, it'd make them think the wrong things.
Look, Sal, we could explain to them.
And you, to make you think the wrong thing. Look, I've got to go to the job centre and then I've got to go and get the girls. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Oh, so I don't even get me a cup of tea?
Please, Kevin, just leave it, eh?
But there's so many other things you could spend your money on.
Yes. How much is a hitman these days?
You'd be better off asking Les Battersby's advice about an outsider at Haydock Park.
I never had you down as a gambler, Rita.
By definition, a gamble has some chance of success.
Well, in that case, I wouldn't bet on you getting out of here in one piece if you keep on. You wouldn't fancy one of them transfers, would you? You know, like in football. I'll trade you Norris and a year's supply of magazines for Sunita.
Ah, well, Sunita's my star striker, isn't she? Whereas Norris is a midfield dynamo. Right? I'll need a year's supply of wine gums along with the magazines.
Sold. Norris, pack your bag.
Yeah, well, you'll need a stringent medical.
See you, thank you.
This is all a joke to you, isn't it, Rita? But I'm trying to protect you. Richard Hillman threatened me, don't forget.
Are you surprised? The poor man was trying to do his job and you hound him from pillar to post.
Oh, and it's part of his job trying to give poor Emily an overdose.
Les, if you have a tip for an outsider at Haydock Park, don't tell me.
Hey?
I'm taking a notice, I
Oh, they don't like us smoking in the cabs. I'm getting a right belly on me, I am.
Hello.
Some people can carry a bit of weight, wouldn't you say?
Well, I do look after myself.
only because nobody else will.
I don't suppose you're a regular at the gym.
As a matter of fact, I'm about to start a fitness regime with the Commonwealth Games coming up.
You're telling me you're in them?
Officiating, actually.
Oh, well, it's not an official I need, actually. You don't know of any handymen round here? Gardeners?
No, I'm sorry, I don't, love.
My Maxine's got a lovely little sun trap. But that husband of hers, happy enough to bone a chicken, but ask him to do a turn out back.
Oh! You know, love, this might just be your lucky day.
Oh!
I just got back from dropping Deirdre and Tracy off at the airport when Peter rang.
Well, I'd hate to spoil their holiday.
Well, I thought to see how you were before I contacted them.
Oh, don't bother. Them having a good time is more important than me being injured.
Anyway, I've got your blue nightie and your dressing gown here.
Ah, here comes my knight in shining armour.
What every damsel in distress needs.
Archie! I didn't expect to see you.
I hope you haven't gone to any trouble for me.
Oh, well, the search for the blue nightie proved a bit of a problem, and your dressing gown, well,
I remember now. They're in the wash.
so I went into town and bought new.
Oh, isn't he sweet?
Well, we couldn't have you looking anything less than your best, could we? Hey, I hope it was OK me rooting round your house for Blanche's things.
Oh, Ken doesn't mind, do you, Ken?
No. No, of course not. Well, won't get in your way. I'll see you later tonight.
Well, don't go on my account.
Oh, he's been here long enough. Bye, then.
Well, I can't really stay myself, you know. I've got her,
I just want to thank you for all you've done. I'm so lucky to have you.
What any friend would do.
A special friend.
Blanche, we do need to talk.
Oh, me ankle. Oh, I try to forget about it, but I don't know how I'm going to manage. I could need help getting about for weeks.
All right, then, let's have a look at this letter. Lisa's mum said that she could invite a friend and she wanted me. Laura's well miffed off because she thinks that she's Lisa's best friend. They're going to ring tonight before they go to the travel agents.
It's very nice, love, but I'm sorry you can't go.
Why not?
Well, because it's not fair on Sophie, for starters.
If one of her friends wanted her to go to Spain, I wouldn't mind.
Rosie, it's not fair putting it on Sophie like that.
But you just said.
Yeah, but how do you expect me to pay for you? You know I haven't got any money.
It's only the fare and pocket money.
Yeah, but you're starting a new school soon. I'm going to have to buy you a uniform and shoes and all sorts, aren't I?
This is so unfair.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's rubbish, this, just because no one will give you a job.
Do you think I like it?
We don't mind. Creep.
Say you're sorry.
Why should I? Everybody knows I'm supposed to be going with Lisa.
Well, look, love, maybe the three of us will go away.
To Spain?
No, we'll have nice days out. We'll go to the safari park and to the lakes and the play scheme. You like that play scheme, don't you?
I'm going to go and ring my dad. He'll pay for me to go.
You will do no such thing, young lady.
Can't do anything.
OK, Nick. Bye-bye, love. Bye.
Still hasn't managed to get a flight over.
Well, there's still time. Hey, here's something to cheer you up. I have booked the VIP lounge at the airport.
Whatever for?
Well, I thought you'd like it. Away from the crowds.
Are you spending Rita's commission already?
It's her honeymoon.
You will do her a good deal, won't you?
Hey, you should be more worried about how much commission I'm making than how Rita does.
She's a neighbour and a friend. I want to be able to look her in the eye.
So, make loads of money, move on, then you don't have to worry.
And I want to be able to sleep nights, too.
Hey, come on, I was only joking. Done all right by Emily Bishop and your mother, haven't I?
Hiya.
Sarah Lou, how are you?
Has he been drinking?
I'm intoxicated with love for your mother.
And the prospect of a big commission from Rita Sullivan.
Oh, she is loaded.
My kind of woman.
If your clients could hear you talk like that.
Do you want to lift for the crash?
Oh, Oh, yes, please. I'll just go and get changed.
Sarah, we've been counting numbers for the wedding, and if you want to bring Candice, there's room for a friend.
Oh, thank you.
Talk about dropping hints.
Hiya. She's only singing.
She's dropping hints.
Shh. Keep it down, you two. I've only just got Joshua off.
Is that fillet steak I brought home from dinner time?
You know your meat, I'll give you that.
Yeah, well, we don't have our tea yet. I was going to do them jobs in garden.
No need. Anyway, it's not for you.
Now then.
Les, sweetie, boots.
Oh, yeah. How do you, Ashley, lad?
Like a beer.
Oh, she knows how to look after a bloke as your mum.
Oh, I tell you.
What's happening?
Somebody had to do the garden. Ashley, get him a beer from the fridge, will ya?
Evening.
Evening. Norris, you might as well go.
Oh, I'm in no hurry. I could stay.
I'll manage. Thank you.
Good night, Norris. Are we going up to the flat?
There's no need. It shouldn't take long.
Well, there are a few formalities, you know, the odd signature.
That won't be necessary.
I'm sorry?
I've had a long think about this, Richard, and I decided not to bother. I am sorry.
Not to bother, Rita, but this is important. I wouldn't want you missing out on a big opportunity here.
Well, I realise that, of course.
I mean, can't we talk about this? Can we go upstairs or to the Rovers for a quiet drink?
No, thank you. I have taken advice.
Advice? Who from?
Well, I do have an accountant and other options for what to do with my money.
Well, I think you've been very badly advised. The projections of what I had in mind, I've put a lot of work into this.
I'm sure. But it's not for me. Now, if you don't mind, it's been a long day.
I'm sure.
Not too busy for my first day in charge?
It has been, but I've managed, thanks.
Oh, I've been doing the rosters. You're going to have to do a double shift next Thursday.
Eh?
Well, I'm doing one and all tomorrow. Oh, and we could do with some glasses collecting. Thank you.
This for your new flat, is it?
Yeah, well, no point in having an executive flat if you're going to fill it with tat. Is that?
I didn't realise an out-of-work machinist could afford that sort of stuff.
Now, who says I need to work when my husband's a successful builder and minicab firm owner? Isn't that right, babe?
Business doing well enough to afford a £2,000 sofa, is it, Steve?
I wish. I thought you made a packet from those flats from Richard Hillman. No, I mean, I wish the sofa she was after was only £2,000.
We have got big ideas, haven't we?
Yeah, well, some of us need to move on and up. Oh, how's your bed sit? I believe you've had lots of trouble around there with tramps.
It's changed a lot since you live in there, anyway.
In fact, Dev, didn't you get some furniture from Elevation? I'm just trying to remember, you know, last time I was there. Oh, yeah, bedroom cabinet, wasn't it?
Yeah. You're looking at Elevation, it's very classy.
Yeah, well, looking's one thing, buying's another. Another drink.
You always said you hated Elevation. You said it was full of overpriced rubbish for people with no taste.
Exactly. Perfect for those two.
Steve?
2 pints, please.
The athletes have been training for years. Don't you think you're leaving it a little late?
Well, if they can put themselves through it, I feel it's incumbent upon me to at least make the gesture.
Very laudable. What are you planning? Running? Weights?
Well, more walking, actually. I think as a mature person, I would look undignified in a sweatband, red face from overdoing it. So I shall walk for as long as the mood takes me. So I may be gone some time.
You consider a sweatband undignified. I give him 10 minutes at the outside.
Ye of little faith.
Did she give you a reason why?
Not really. Oh, it happens all the time, you know. Cold feet.
Well, as long as it's her got 'em and not you.
Of course not. Anyway, forget about her.
Sarah, did you invite Candice to the wedding? Candice, no.
Candice, who?
Damn, I just remembered.
Sarah.
I said I'd see a client at the golf club. He'll be on his third whiskey by now.
Aid. Well, he is my boyfriend.
I won't be too long.
Do you hear this? She wants to invite Aid to the wedding.
If I don't go now, I'll miss him.
I said Candice.
You said a friend.
I meant Candice.
Yeah,
You know I did.
Well, I've invited Aid now.
Well, you just have to uninvite him. No, I can't. You're going to have to, because I'm not having that boy at my wedding. I can't stop you seeing him. I wish I could, but I'm not having him ruining my day.
Like how? Why would he?
Because that's what his sort does.
His sort? I'm his sort.
But it is the nicest sofa I've ever seen.
I thought it was a settee.
What's the difference?
The difference is a settee costs hundreds, a sofa costs thousands.
But I really want it.
Karen, we could refurb the whole flat for the price of that flipping thing.
You don't even have to pay outright. Look, they've got them instalments.
Karen, remember me telling you about Gwen? Worked in the factory, lived with me dad.
What about her?
She was always whispering in his ear about wanting a new this, a new that. We'll pay for it on drip. Well, being a bloke and daft about her, he fell for it. Cost him a fortune. Now, maybe daft about you, but I'm not that daft.
So, she said out about her and your dad?
No, every time I bring it up, it's just change its subject.
So you don't even know if she's tried to get in touch with you?
Mind you, judging at the way she was looking at Les Battersby.
Right. Reminded me of my dad sizing up cattle at the abattoir.
Yes, Les.
A pint for me, and whatever them two are having.
Oh, thanks.
No, actually, thank you. My dad's popping round to see my mum.
Oh. If he's trying to get back in her good books, he's wasting his time. She made that very clear to me. Oh.
So, what made you change your mind about investing with Richard? Don't tell me it was Norris.
That's what Richard thought and all. No, it was just the idea of tying all that money up for years when I could be enjoying it.
Makes sense. As my mother used to say, at our age, a penny saved is a penny wasted.
She was right.
Yes.
Mum, what have you said to Les about you and Dad?
We were just chatting.
Yeah, well, he says that you don't want to go back to Dad.
Was that Joshua?
You said you just needed a bit of space.
I did. I do. For the first time in 30 years, I can talk to people without being cross-examined about what they said and what I said, and at least I thought I could.
Yeah, but Mum, Les Battersby. I don't know where to start. You tell her, Ashley.
We've always liked a man in a suit, smart. Les isn't smart.
He did the garden, didn't he? And you didn't hear him complaining about backache.
Yeah, Mum, he's a moron. His idea of sophistication is eating a takeaway off a plate. Anyway, what's going on between you and Dad?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't want to talk about him. I want to talk about my grandson, whatever his name is.
You know what his name is, Joshua.
Yes, but he's not been christened, has he? Poor little mite. What if anything happened?
Well, you know, these things take time and... Yeah, well, there's no rush. It's the...
No, your mum's right. It's time.
Want a lift? No, thanks. I'm just walking.
You don't look well, Norris. Man of your age, too much strain on your heart.
Oh, I'm fine.
Get in.
Well...
Ash.
Say all hot chocolate.
About the christening. Are you sure?
Like I said, it's time.
You will tell me if I'm in the way, won't you?
Course. That she'd listen. But there's just one thing, though. We're organising this. Me and you. We're not having your mum taking over. If not, it'll be stretch limos, a marquee at back, waiters with loincloths on, and baby oil.
Don't be so horrible. I love you, Ashley Peacock.
I love you too. And our baby.
I think I'll just go for a bath.
I thought you were giving me a lift home.
Did I say that? I'm getting very, very fed up with you, Norris.
Have you seen the time? I promised Emily.
You're a grown man. She won't worry if you're late. The late Norris Cole. Got a ring to it, that.
I will not be threatened.
Oh, yes, you will. I'd like a little chat about dear old Emily. And then there's Mr. and Mrs. Duckworth. What exactly did you say to them about me?
I'm afraid I can't remember.
Oh, memory going, is it? Well, even you can remember today, Norris. Whispering into Rita's shell-like about what a bad lot I am.
I never said anything that wasn't true.
If it's the truth you're after, then I'm glad I brought you here.
Isn't this where Dougie Ferguson died?
Oh, not just Dougie, Norris. There's plenty of secrets buried here.
What do you mean?
Well, it's an old house. Bound to have seen its share of death. Maybe more than. Let's go inside. Then I can show you exactly where Dougie came to a sticky end. And how. There's no one around, Norris. So it'd be best if you didn't make me even crosser than I already am.
Actually, that should be more cross, not crosser.
I've had enough of you and your nonsense, Norris. And it's gonna stop here.